Now we are discussing the topic of this outliers. Outlier basic meaning is that outlier is the extremely low data point or extremely high data point relative to the extremely nearest points to that data or to the nearest data of that value there. So we will do it like this. First, we will form a data there, and then we will find out the outliers of this value there. Let's say a simple data is there 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So there are 11 frequencies for this part. For this outliers, you have to follow these 5 points. First of all, what is the minimum value in that data? That is equal to 5. Already it is in the ascending order, so we have not to pay more attention for that. It should be either in the ascending order there. So this is the lowest value, and the maximum value of this data is equal to 30. So the first point is find the range of that data. That is maximum value minus minimum value, and that thing is equal to 30 minus 5, and that is equal to 8. Now for the second point, you are going to find out the range of that in terms of the Q1, Q2, and Q3, the quartiles. So Q1 is basically the lower quartile, which is basically equal to 1/4 of that total frequency there. So there are 11 frequencies. So it is an odd number. So we can directly write this thing as 1/4 of 11 plus 1 position. So that is 1/4 of 12th. That is equal to 3. So at the third position, there is a lower quartile there. So which is equal to first, second, third. So basically it is the 6th position of that lower quartile there. At third position, the value is 6 there. Now we will find out the median. Q2 stands for the median. That is half of that cumulative frequency. So it is basically half of 11 plus 1 because it is an odd number. So that is at the 6th position, your median would lie. So you can calculate the 6th position there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is basically the 9 is the lower quartile. So the median of that position. Then we find out the upper quartile there, Q3. Which is basically equal to 3/4 of cumulative frequency. So basically it is 3/4 of 12. So that is equal to, at the 9th position, your upper quartile would play there. So 9th position is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So at the 9th position, the number there is 11 there. So we will first, the second step there is you will find interquartile range, which is denoted by IQR, and that thing is equal to Q3 minus Q1. So Q3 is basically equal to 11 minus Q1 is basically equal to 6. So 11 minus 6 is equal to 5. Now, this is the data there. The lowest point or the minimum point there is 5. Uh, and the highest point there is 30. Now, our lower quartile there is at 6. So this is your lower quartile. The median there is at 9th. This is the median, and the upper quartile there is at 11. If we make the box and whisker, so this is the graph of this. Now you can see it here. You can further add that if Q2 minus Q1, that is equal to 9 minus 6, that is equal to 3. Q3 minus Q2, that is 11 minus 9, that is equal to 2. Since Q2 minus Q1 is not equal to Q3 minus Q2, so it is not symmetric. And you can say that this value is less than as this upper value as Q2 minus Q1 is greater than Q3 minus Q2. So that is known as to be called negative skew, which is further we have added to this part. Now, the third point there is finding the interquartile range, and now you can find out the lowest value of that outliers. So the lowest value to that of outliers is basically equal to Q1 minus 1.5 of interquartile range. So we know that from this part that Q1 is the lowest value, which is Q1 is equal to 6 minus 1.5 into the interquartile range is there equal to 5. So 6 minus 7.5, which is equal to minus 1.5, and which is not in the range of this data there. So this value will not be the lower quartile of that. So we cannot find out the lower outlier of this data there. Now we will find out the upper, which is equal to Q3 plus 1.5 of IQR. So Q3 is basically equal to 11 plus 1.5 of this data there. IQR is there equal to 5. So basically get 11 plus 7.5, and that is equal to 18.5 is the upper outlier of this. But 18.5 is it the value of that or not? We will check it out. It is again not in the list, so it is not having upper outlier there. So this is the way that you can find out the outliers, whether it is inside or outside, maximum value there. And we can have another example of this part. Let's say the second example, we can take it for this observation there. 11, 12, 15, 16, 19, 21, 22, 23, and 30. So now we can find out the outliers of this value there. Since the lowest value is 11 and the highest value is there equal to 30. So the range of this is 30 minus 11, that is equal to 19. Now you can find out the lower quartile Q1. So 1/4 of CF. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 frequencies for this part. So we can have this thing as 1/4 of 9 plus 1, that is 10th. So 10 over 4, that is 2.5. So the lower quartile is 2.5 there. Let's find out the exact values of that. The lowest value is there 11 and the highest value there is 30. And you are finding the lowest value to that part, that is 2.5. This is not 2.5, it is the position at that value there. So at the third position, you are finding it as equal to 13, sorry, 15. Then we can find out the median, half of CF, that is half of CF is there 11, 9 plus 1, that is 10th. So at the fifth position, the number lying is the median of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is the number equal to 19. So the median is going to lie at there 19 there. And the upper quartile there is 3/4 of that CF, which is 3/4 over 10. 7.5. So eighth position is supposed to be the upper quartile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that is going to be 23. So that is 21, 22, 23. That is upper quartile. So this is the Boston resistor for this. Now you can find out the lower outliers, which is Q1 minus 1.5 of IQR. So IQR is basically equal to upper quartile minus the lower quartile, where upper quartile is there equal to 23 and the lower quartile there is 15. So 15 minus 3, 23 minus 15 is 8. So lower quartile there is equal to 15 minus 1.5 of 8. So 15 minus 12, that is equal to 3. But 3 is not in the range of this. So no lower outliers. Now you can find out the upper outlier, which is equal to Q3 plus 1.5 of IQR. We know that the upper quartile there is equal to 23 plus 1.5 of this interquartile range there is equal to 8. So 23 plus 12, and that is equal to 35. That is not in the range of that. So no upper outliers. If it lies between this value, then it will be the upper outlier of that value there. Let's make the third example 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 38, 40, 41, 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's say sigma f is equal to 9. Now you can find out the outliers of this. First of all, the lowest value is equal to 30 and the highest value in that is 54. So the range will be equal to highest value minus the lowest value, that is equal to 54 minus 30, 24. So you can have this line where the lowest value is equal to 30 and the highest value is equal to 54. Now you can find out the lower quartile. Q1 is 1/4 of that CF. That is equal to 1/4 of this. 9 observations are there. So 9 is an odd number. So 9 plus 1 is 10. So that is 2.5. That means the third position number is going to be the lower quartile. So 1, 2, 3. So that is known as to be the lower quartile, and that is equal to 32. Now we can find out the median. Half of CF, half of 10, that is equal to the number lying at the fifth position is known as to be the median of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is known as to be 34 is the median of that. Then the upper quartile, that is 3/4 of that CF, that is 3/4 of 10. So the number lying at the eighth position is the upper quartile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 41. So 41 is the upper quartile. Now IQR is Q3 minus Q1. Q3 is there equal to 41 minus Q1 there is 32, and that is equal to, so 9 is the interquartile range of that part there. Now you can find out the, so here Q1 is basically equal to 32. So for this lower outlier is equal to Q1 minus 1.5 of IQR. So it should be equal to, Q1 is basically equal to 32 minus 1.5 of 9. So 32 minus 30.5, and that thing is equal to 18.5. But 18.5 is not in the range, so not having lower quartile, lower outlier. Then for upper Q3 plus 1.5 of IQR, Q3 is there 41 plus 1.5 of IQR is 9, so 41 plus 13.5, it is 54.5. So that is not in the range, but if it is, this value is equal to, let's say 58, then this value lies within the range of that. So the outlier of this thing for the upper part is the more than this value of this 54.5 is 58. So 58 is the upper outlier of that part there in this figure there. So these are the way that we can find out the outliers and with the interquartile range and the other things for that part there.